Have you ever looked at a leader and wondered how they do it? I'm not talking about the ones who inspire you to be better. I'm talking about the ones who seem to have a hypnotic hold over their followers. Crowds hang on their every word. Their loyalty is so intense it borders on worship. And here's the really strange part. Even when the leader is proven wrong, their followers will defend them to the very end. How is that possible? Is it charisma? Is it magic? No. It's not luck, and it's not a mystery. It's a specific, repeatable set of psychological tactics. And once you understand how they work, you'll see them everywhere, and you will never follow blindly again. So, what's the secret recipe for creating unquestioning followers? Let's break down the playbook, starting with the first, and maybe the most powerful rule: absolute, unshakable certainty. A leader who sounds 100% sure of themselves, even when they have no reason to be, creates an instant psychological effect. It makes you, the listener, start to doubt yourself. They don't deal in nuance or possibilities. They speak in black and white absolutes. This is the only way. They are always wrong. I am never mistaken. They do this not because they are genuinely right, but because even a moment of hesitation would shatter the illusion. In their world, confidence isn't just attractive. It's presented as evidence of the truth. The crowd sees this powerful display of dominance and mistakes it for a clear, correct direction. It feels safe to follow someone who seems to have all the answers, even if those answers are built on nothing but sheer conviction. The leader's certainty becomes a substitute for your own critical thinking. Now, once they've established this aura of infallibility, they move on to the second rule: create a common enemy. This is a masterstroke of manipulation, because fear is a far more powerful unifier than hope. Think about it. Getting a diverse group of people to agree on a shared, positive vision is difficult and slow. But getting them to unite against a perceived threat, that happens almost instantly. So, these leaders draw a very clear, very simple line in the sand. It's us versus them. They are the source of all your problems. They are the reason you're struggling. They're out to get us. This other could be another country, a political party, a social group, or even a vague, abstract idea. It doesn't matter who they are, as long as they are a target for fear and anger. This tactic gives followers a powerful sense of purpose and belonging. They're no longer just individuals. They are soldiers in a righteous battle. It gives them a simple reason to obey the leader, who positions himself as the only one strong enough to protect the group from this enemy. The more the fear grows, the more indispensable the leader appears. It's a self-perpetuating cycle. The leader manufactures a crisis, then presents themselves as the only solution. With the followers united by certainty and fear, the third and final rule comes into play. This is where the leader solidifies their control by making it personal. The third rule is to forge a deep, emotional bond. These leaders don't just want to control your thoughts. They want to own your feelings. They are master storytellers. They tell tales of struggle, of betrayal, of eventual triumph. They use language that makes you feel seen, heard, and understood. They'll say things like, "I know what you're going through," or "You are the chosen ones," the special few who truly get it. This creates an incredibly powerful emotional connection that acts like invisible handcuffs. Because once you feel that someone especially powerful, someone finally understands you on a deep level, you'll do almost anything to protect and maintain that connection. It's no longer about logic or facts. It's about a feeling of belonging. Questioning the leader feels like betraying a friend, like breaking a sacred bond. Your loyalty is no longer a choice. It's an emotional necessity. So let's put it all together. The certainty that silences your doubt, the shared enemy that channels your fear, and the emotional story that captures your heart. It's a powerful combination. Leaders who use these tactics to create blind followers don't usually take your freedom by force. They are more subtle than that. They create the conditions where you willingly, sometimes eagerly, give it away. You trade your critical thinking for the comfort of certainty. You trade your individuality for the safety of the group. You trade your intellectual independence for a feeling of emotional connection. But here's the most important takeaway from all of this. The moment you recognize these tactics for what they are, the moment you can point and say, That's the certainty trick. That's the us versus them play. That's the emotional hook. The spell is broken. The power they hold over you dissolves. Because true, healthy leadership looks completely different. It doesn't demand blind obedience. It encourages your awareness. It doesn't want you to stop thinking. It inspires you to think more deeply. It doesn't create followers. It helps create more leaders. So the next time you hear someone speaking with absolute certainty, ask yourself, are they confident? Because they're right. Or are they just trying to make you stop asking questions? Your freedom of thought depends on the answer. Thanks for watching, and if this made you think, consider subscribing for more content that helps you see the world more clearly.